Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Did you miss us? Well, we highly hope you didn't. We are back with Scoreline, and it is New Year's Eve. And what a amazing year that we had. We had Portugal winning the European Championship. We had Leicester winning the Premier League beyond its odds. And, well, for the first time since 2004, Manchester United have won the FA Cup. But enough of me. We are back into Scoreline for the end of the year, and well, have we got some action to get through this afternoon. My name is Ron Square. I'll be taking you through all the action that has been going on. So we start off at Old Trafford. Manchester United currently unbeaten in their last 10 or 11. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, it's pretty much the last 10 and in all competitions. So let's have a look at their lineup for today. David De Gea is in goal. The back four of Daley Blind, Chris Smalling, who's taken up captaincy today. Wayne Rooney is unavailable. Daley Blind, Eric Bailly and Antonio Valencia around at the back four. Ander Herrera and Marwan Fellaini take the holding midfield. Michael Carrick is out with an illness. Pogba, Mkhitaryan, Ibrahimovic and Martial up front four. The substitutes on the bench is Jose Rojo, which is actually questionable because Because since coming on for the last, I say, 4 matches, Rojo and Jones have been absolutely in form, strangely enough. Mata is also on the bench. Lingard, Rashford, Romero and Schweinsteiger. The lineup for Middlesbrough. Victor Valdez facing his old club for the first time, as the Borough face Manchester United for the first time since 2009. Callum Chambers? I don't know. Bernardo, Gibson and Friend make up the back four. Leadbitter, Traore, Forshaw and Deroon are in the midfield, with Stuart Downing and Alvaro Negredo up front. Substitutes is another old Manchester United man, Fabio Da Silva, the brother of Rafael Da Silva, who's now playing for Lyon in France. Ayala, Clayton, Rhodes, Brad Guzan, Stuani and Gaston Ramirez. That's the substitutes for Middlesbrough. Now let's go on to the Liberty Stadium, where they recently just sacked their American manager Bob Bradley after, well, not a really good start for them. He lasted only 3 months at the Swans, and they are at the bottom of the table behind Hull and Sunderland, also in the bottom 3. So let's have a look at Swansea versus Bournemouth today. Bournemouth also at the moment in 12th place, just tying with Stoke City on goal difference, and behind West Ham and Watford by a point. So Swansea's lineup: Fabianski's in goal, Norton, Amat, Mawson and Taylor make up the back four. Keystone, Young, Britton, Aaron Dyer and Firm make up the midfield, with Sigurdsson and Lorente up front. Substitutes are Baston, Nordveld, Barrow, Angel Rangel, Jack Hawke, Fernandez and McBurney. The lineup for Bournemouth then: Artur Boric is a goal, with Francis, Cook, Nathan Ake and Daniels in the back four. Arthur, Serman, Fraser and Wilshire are the midfielders, with Stanislas and Benik Afabe up front. The substitutes are Gosling, Wilson, Smith, King, Federici, Mings and Jordan Ibe. That is the substitutes for Bournemouth. Now we're going on to champions Leicester. Well, they're not acting like champions at the moment. 16th in the table, just hovering above the relegation zone by a few points. Only one more than Crystal Palace, who's just literally above the relegation zone. Will Leicester survive? Let's hope so. I mean, they've pulled off the unthinkable a couple of times. They may do it again. So let's go over to the King Power Stadium, where they're facing West Ham, who are in a bit of bother themselves since the start of the season, but yeah, they're maybe a little bit premium, but we don't really know, don't we? Oh god. Anyway, so let's have a look at the lineup for Leicester City. In goal, Kasper Schmeichel. Then we got Danny Simpson, Wes Morgan, Robert Huth and Chilwell are the back four. Riyad Mahrez, Danny Drinkwater, Amati and Marco Brighton make up the midfielders, with Islam Simani and Demarai Gray making up the up front. No sign of Jamie Vardy today, strangely enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, Jamie Vardy is actually still suspended for some reason. Not really too sure about that. Anyway, substitutes are Ahmed Musa, Andy King, Shinji Okazaki, Zela, Leonardo Ojoa, Mende and Christian Fuchs. Now on to the lineup for West Ham. Dan Randolph is in goal. Nordtveit, Winston Reid, Agbona and Aaron Cresswell are the back four. Mark Noble, Koyate, Mikel Antonio and Ayew are the midfielders, with Payet and Carroll up front. Substitutions are Faguli, Lanzini, Adrian, Obiang, Ashley Fletcher, Fernandez and Quina. That is the lineup for West Ham. Now going on to the stage of Southampton. 8th place at the moment. They are playing West Brom, just above them. So if West Brom win today, they move up into 8th place, just behind Everton by a couple of points, depending what happens with Everton today. Are they playing today? No, Everton not playing today. So yeah, they played yesterday against Hull City, and Hull, I believe, has won against Everton, so that means Hull move ahead Swansea in the relegation zone. So Southampton playing West Brom. Southampton's lineup is Fraser Forster in goal. Martina, Van Dijk, Yoshida and McQueen are the back four. Davis, Romeo, Højbjerg and Buffal are the midfielders, with Shane Long and Dusan Tadic up front. The substitutions are Jose Fonte, J. Rodriguez, Ward-Prowse, Reed, Ryan Bertrand, Taylor and Sims. Those are the substitutes for Southampton. Lineup for West Brom. Ben Foster is in goal for the Baggies. Craig Dawson, McCulley, Johnny Evans and Noyam are the back four. Jacob, Darren Fletcher, Phillips, Chadley and Brunt are the midfielders, with Hal Robson, Carnu up front. Substitutions are Morrison, Craig Gardner, Rondon, Boaz Myhill, McLean, Galloway and Lecco. That is the lineup for West Brom. Now on to right now the champions-elect Chelsea. They are playing Stoke City, currently in 13th place. Remember, tying with Bournemouth. Liverpool are playing Manchester City later on today. So if Chelsea lose against Stoke City, which is highly unlikely considering Conte's record so far as Chelsea manager, you would see a little bit of much of a close fight. But right now, I wouldn't rule out Chelsea not having a win today. So Chelsea lineup against Stoke City. In goal is Thibaut Courtois, Cesar Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Gary Cahill and Moses are the back and Cahill are the back three. Moses is the left, is it right wing back or left wing back? I'm not too sure, because considering Chelsea's current system, which is a 3-4-3. Kante is in the midfield with Fabregas. Alonso, I believe, is going to be wing back. Willian Hazard and Diego Costa are the three up front. Substitutions are Esmir Begovic, Branislav Ivanovic, Kurt Zuma, Loftus-Cheek, Matic, Bushwari and Chaulabar. That's the substitutions for Chelsea. And now onto the lineup for Stoke City. Grant is in goal. No idea why. Where is Butland? Anyway, back four: Glenn Johnston, Ryan Shawcross, Bruno Martins Indy, and Peters are the back four. Joe Allen, Charlie Adam, Mame Brian Duve, Afai, and Shaqiri are the midfielders, with Peter Crouch up front. Substitutions are Bardsley, Whelan, Bonnie, Imbala, Given, Gridrich, and Subhi. That is the substitutions for Stoke City. Other games we also got on in the EFL Championship is Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Queen's Park Rangers. I'm looking at their current situation. In a current situation for Wolverhampton Wanderers, they are currently 16th compared to Queen's Park Rangers, who are just above the relegation zone by 2 points. Those in the relegation zone at the moment are Rotherham United, a little bit rooted at the bottom of the table, Wigan Athletic and Blackburn Rovers. What has happened to Blackburn nowadays? Top of the table in the Championship is Newcastle United and Brighton and Hove Albion, only separated by a point. Brighton and Hove Albion currently unbeaten in their last 10. Newcastle had 3 losses in their last 10. Those being against Sheffield Wednesday 1-0, Nottingham Forest 2-1 and Blackburn Rovers 1-0. And in the playoff positions, it's currently between Reading, Huddersfield Town, Leeds United and Sheffield Wednesday. One just below the playoff places is Derby County, and then it's going to be Fulham, Aston Villa and Barnsley rounding out top 10. Looking at the League One table, Scunthorpe United and Sheffield United on top of their table. Bolton Wanderers also there, as well as Rochdale, Bradford City and Southend United in the playoff positions. And the 4 relegation places at the bottom of the table are Shrewsbury Town, Chesterfield, Coventry City, and Oldham Athletic. And looking at the Sky Bet League 2 table at the moment, Doncaster Rovers on top of League 2 with Plymouth Argyle and Carlisle United in the 3 automatic promotion places. In the playoffs places are Portsmouth, Wycombe Wanderers, Luton Town and Cambridge United. And at the bottom of the table, just look at that, Newport County. Where did it all go wrong for the Amber Army? Cheltenham Town also below them, but Newport County have lost 5 of their last 10, 5 in a row, 6 in all 10 recent losses, of course, against Portsmouth 3-2, Crawley Town 3-1, Stevenage 2-0, Blackpool 4-1, and Wycombe Wanderers 1-0. And the other loss, of course, was against Plymouth Argyle earlier on in the season, 3-1. Now looking at other tables, for example, let's go have a look at the National League. Tranmere Rovers, who have been relegated for the first time in their lifetime in the Front End Football League, currently on top in the National League by a point. Lincoln City just behind them in the playoff places. So is Forest Green Rovers, Barrow, and Dagenham Redbridge. Also, they have also been relegated last season. And in the relegation places are Southport United, Guiseley, York City. What happened to them? And North Ferriby United. Wrexham, of course, down in 15th. And, well, just have a look at that. That is weird. Let's have a look at the tables in other parts of the country. Let's go up to Scotland and see what's happening in the Scottish Premiership. Mind you, I believe it's just finished now in the Old Firm derby between Rangers and Celtic. Celtic remain on top, I believe. Let me just have a quick look if they've. It's finished full time. Rangers 1, Celtic 2. Celtic are now 19 points clear of the nearest rivals, of course, Rangers. Aberdeen as well, by 2 points ahead of Rangers. Hearts in 4th, St Johnstone 5th, and Partick Thistle in 6th. At the bottom of the table, Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, and Hamilton Academical. My God. Now let's have a look at the table in the Welsh Premier League, and history has been made last night as the New Saints break a world record. Well, I need to find out what that record is. The New Saints of Elstree Town. It says the New Saints have broken Ajax's world record for consecutive wins. Bearing in mind, since it is the Welsh Premier League, you can actually expect that, unfortunately. Well, for the New Saints. Meanwhile, let's have a look at other places in the league. Gap Konarski are their nearest rivals, albeit the New Saints may have won the title by this moment in time. They are 21 points apart from New Saints. New Saints 21 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Ballatown in 3rd. They've just dropped from Connors Quay. Bangor City, Cardiff Met University in 5th. Carmarthen Town 6th. Llandudno 7th. Aberystwyth Town 8th. Rhyl 9th. Newtown 10th. And in the relegation zone are Keffer Druids 11th and Airbus UK Braunton 12th. And in the feeder series for series for the Welsh Premier League for Northern Welsh teams, the Hugh Gray's Cymru Alliance, another team is on a streak at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, and that is my local team, Prestatyn Town. They are currently they've won. They are now going against, today they are going up. No, I can't find the right fixtures for this. But anyway, They are currently unbeaten as well on top of the table. 13 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses for the Seasiders. They are 9 points ahead of their nearest rivals, Carnarvon Town. Flint Town United follow suit. So is Gresford Athletic, Gaysfield, Porthmadog, Kerus, Hollywell, Mold Alexandra, Holyhead Hotspur, Denby Town, Llanfair United, Penryncoch, Buckley Town, Conwy United, Conwy Borough, and Riffin Town out of those 16. That's the Hugh Grays. Can be like to see FIFA series for North Welsh teams, which is the second step, of course, the step towards the Premier League. And we'll be back in a few minutes where we'll have the action kicking off underway. Don't go away. Okay, we are back ready for the final Premier League fixtures and Football League fixtures of 2016. And our main fixture we will be concentrating on today, of course, is Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. So a couple of changes, of course, in there. We also keep an eye on different games across the country as well. It's gone 3 o'clock. And we're only just about literally a couple of minutes away from kickoff. And there's also another record we need to be wary of, is that in 2016, the only closest man that has got to Lionel Messi's record of 50 goals in 2016 is Zlatan Ibrahimovic by 1 goal. If Zlatan scores today, he will tie with Messi, and if he scores a brace, then Zlatan Ibrahimovic will finish 2016 as the top scorer in all competitions. That is what is at stake. That's what's at stake for Manchester United, at least for today. 3 points, of course, is vital for the Red Devils, and of course, 3 points is of course vital for the Borough. But who will prevail? Of course, Henrik Mkhitaryan, obvious threat, an obvious special man for United. 2 goals in his last 3. He scored his first goal. Became the first time he needed to score in the Premier League against Tottenham Hotspur, in which he was injured off by Danny Rose. But then he came back with an absolute brilliant scorpion kick in his last game, and it's now kick-off here for the final match of 2016, Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. Manchester United, of course, kicking off, facing towards the east stand, and Middlesbrough facing towards the Stretford end. Antonio Valencia to Bailly. Goes forward, trying to find Ibrahimovic. Doesn't get to it in time. Fellaini has it. Daley Blind. And Martial now controls the pace. Here's Anthony Martial now. But it's been taken away from him. Pogba. Herrera. Back to Bailly. From Mkhitaryan to Valencia. Back to Mkhitaryan. Bailly. Here is Pogba. And now here is Valencia, who can cross in, and it's gone over for a corner for Manchester United. Deflected off by Kevin Friend. It's going to be Mkhitaryan who's going to take this corner. Couple of Manchester United players in the box, including Fellaini and Ibrahimovic. Some outside the box in the D area. Mkhitaryan delivers the corner. Clearance away by Middlesbrough, but it's gone out for a throw-in. Pogba still has it. He tried to cross in, and it's gone out. Meanwhile, let's have a look at full times also. Of course, Sterling Hotspur lost to Alloa Athletic. It is another corner for Manchester United, as far as I know. Daily Blind crosses it in, and it's cleared once again. But not cleared enough. Traore, and Traore now gets forward. It's 3-on-1. 3-on-1, Traore. Trying to go for a shot, and it's gone out. Adama Traore cannot finish off. The man played for Aston Villa last season. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, too far out. It's still 0-0 after 3 minutes. Goal for Edinburgh City against Berwick Rangers in the Scottish League 2. Traore. Callum Chambers. Middlesbrough on the attack, of course. Trying to go for a shot, and it's deflected out by Antonio Valencia. It's a corner for Middlesbrough. It was actually Stuart Downing who tried to go for a shot. You can hear the Middlesbrough saying, come on, Borough, in quick succession. A quick corner. Ibrahimovic tried to clear it, and so did Mkhitaryan. It's still there. Going for a shot, and it's gone over. Stuart Downing and Alvaro Negredo, both former players of West Ham United, Liverpool and Manchester City. It's 2-0 now at Edinburgh City. Ross County 1-0 ahead of Avid Caledonian Vissel. Here's Valencia. Herrera. Back to Valencia. Bailly. Chris Smalling. Finds Herrera. Fellaini back to Herrera. Back pass to De Gea. Passing it around now. Fellaini. Bailly. Valencia. Finds Mkhitaryan back to Valencia. Going forward. Finds Pogba. Back to Fellaini. Now here's Mkhitaryan. Finds Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic trying to go for a shot. It's gone for a corner. Manchester United once again. Kevin Friend. Let's have a look at this. Nice pass. And once again, nice defending from Kevin Friend. But at the cost, still a corner for Manchester United. Mkhitaryan delivering the corner once again. Cross again. And a nice save by Victor Valdez. Fellaini had the header. Let's have a look at this cross. Fellaini, nice header. Nice catch by Valdez. Trying to go forward and realised that it was offside, so Ibrahimovic did not go for it. Nice choice. Valdez. Manchester United gets it back. And it's a foul for Ibrahimovic. Believe it to be offside. But now Middlesbrough wants to get on the attack. Here's Adama Traore. Nice defending. And it's out for a corner for Middlesbrough, is it? Daley Blind did not give chase one bit at first, but manages to just catch up with him and manages to just keep it out. In the Irish Premiership, Ards now tying 2-2 with Ballymena United. Still 0-0 everywhere else as far as we know. Pogba tried towards Martial. Nicely headed away. Manchester United once again have a throw in. Quick throw in already taken back a bit. Leicester trying to tie him his boots. Ibrahimovic and Herrera. Here is Valencia. Fellaini. And now here is Martial. Martial tripped up. It is going to be a free kick for Manchester United just outside the penalty area. Martial was fouled. Let's have a look at this. Martial tries to go around. Nice mega blitz. Yeah, just taken off. So who is going to... It's going to be Blind. It's going to be taking the free kick. Crossing it in for Smalling. And that didn't go to plan. But now here's Herrera. Cleared for a bit, but still in Manchester United's grasp. And so Martial. Blind. Mkhitaryan. Martial going forward, and here's still Martial. Nice cross in for Ibrahimovic, but it's just cleared. It's now going to be another throw in for Manchester United. They're still on the attack. Let's have a look. That was a nice ball from Mkhitaryan to Martial, and a nice bit of skill from Martial. Cross in for Ibrahimovic, just cleared. Fellaini tries to get up to it, and that's still in Middlesbrough's grasp by then. Manchester United still on the attack, but not any longer. Middlesbrough got the ball back. The Tony Martial chance singing around Old Trafford. Reference to his move back in September 2015. Referencing that he may be overpriced for a teenager. Proved that wrong last year. Took Manchester United to the FA Cup final with his last-minute goal against Everton. A day before my birthday, ironically. My 21st birthday. And there is a goal for Carlisle United against Notts County. It's 1-0. Wyke has got the got the goal there. So it's Notts County 0, Carlisle 1. Darone. Friend. He's actually George Friend, not Kevin Friend. I do apologise. Stuart Downing. Back to Darone. And that is a nice ball for Middlesbrough to get forward. And nicely scored by David De Gea. Newtown are behind Aberystwyth in the Welsh Premier League. Joe Clark has got the goal at the 41st minute. So Newtown are 1-0 behind. Mkhitaryan, and no. And we have just got confirmation for Prestatyn Town. Prestatyn Town are 1-0 ahead of in a game against, just have a ahead of Gaisfield. They are 1-0 ahead. Martial. Mkhitaryan, oh no! Pogba, overhead kick and it hits the post. How close is that? Here's Fellaini. Valencia. Blind. Fellaini get in the box. Now cleared. Manchester United still have the ball, halfway line. And it's now another corner for Manchester United again. Let's have a look at this. Pogba was initially offside, but the referee did not see it because the ball continued on. It doesn't matter now. Stevenage are now 1-0 behind Colchester United. Dickinson's got the goal there. Cross in now from United. Eric Bailly had a shot blocked out. And Pogba had a shot flinged out. And it's now a corner. No, it's not a corner. It's a goal kick. It was Fellaini. Herrera. A little bit scrappy trying to get a ball back. Here's Mkhitaryan. Trying to get to Blind, who was just forwarded to Martial. Didn't go for it. And now Middlesbrough got the ball back. George Friend. Valdez. Dundee are 3-0 ahead of St Johnstone. Pogba. Trying to go for Ibrahimovic. But it's cleared now. Adama Traore. Just blocked by Daily Blind. But now Adama Traore just got away around. Adama Traore. Cross again. His friend. And blocked out. Corner for Middlesbrough. Adama Traore just moves across Daily Blind like he was not really up there. And just skims past Smalling. Cross again. And a nice blockage. I believe that was by Fellaini. It's either Fellaini or it's Smalling. Or even... yeah, it's Fellaini. Cross in now for Middlesbrough. And it's cleared. Mkhitaryan clears it. It's half-time in the Welsh Premier League. Newtown are behind Aberystwyth Town by 1-0. Bolton Wanderers 1-0 ahead of Scunthorpe United. Still 0-0 everywhere else in the Premier League. We're near 20 minutes and there's no goals yet in the Premier League. Mad. Here is Valencia. Brought down. Referee says continue on. Middlesbrough got the ball back. Manchester United still have the ball. Here's Ibrahimovic. Trying to go for a shot and it's gone out. Corner once again for Manchester United. This is the 4th corner, I believe. And we've finally got a goal in the Premier League. Leicester City are 1-0 up. Can confirm Leicester City are 1-0 up. We need to find out who got that goal. First of all, here comes the corner. Oh. Right out. It's half time, by the way, in Southampton Town. It's 1-0. Southampton Town are leading, by the way. We're just trying to find out who scored for Leicester City. It's Islam Slimani who scored that goal for the Foxes. I repeat, Islam Slimani has scored for the Foxes, I believe, in the 20th minute. Manchester United still finding a way forward. Slimani, of course, gets Leicester ahead. I'm just saying again. Here's Viney. Finds Valencia. Blind. Here's Pogba. Still Pogba, and it's just cleared. Pogba. Oh. And Bournemouth are also 1-0 up. There's Benek Avid who got the cherries in front. By didn't really concentrate then. Daily Blind. Goes to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic full down. And it's a free kick. Quick free kick from Manchester United. Keep on going. Pogba. Goes too far. Gateshead and Barrow are 1-1 in the National League. Stuart Downing, cross again, header away. Here's Pogba, finds Mkhitaryan. Ibrahimovic is the only man who's just in front of him, as well as 5 other Middlesbrough players. Pogba, Martial, back to Pogba. Trying to find Blind, but Blind didn't move. Blind didn't move. What was going on there? The 12 days of Cantonars are being sung around Old Trafford now. Manchester United now have the ball. Now here's Mkhitaryan. Herrera. Bailly. Valencia. Here's Bailly. Back to Herrera. Here's Ibrahimovic. Pogba. Bailly. Herrera. Bailly. Pogba. Finds Martial. Sorry, that's Fellaini. Sorry. Martial now. Martial still going forward. Mkhitaryan! Nice save from Valdez. Keeps hold of it. Valencia. Blind. Bolton 1-0 up. Here's Valencia. Herrera. Burnley are 1-0 up ahead of Sunderland. And it's Gray who's got that goal. Martial finds Valencia. They're on the attack, Manchester United. Herrera trying to find a way through. Pogba to Blind. Blind crosses in. Martial, no. It's Barnsley are now 2-0 up ahead of Birmingham. Here is Fellaini. Don't forget, we have got the last footage tonight of 2016 as well coming up after Scoreline, which we got Liverpool versus Manchester City live from Anfield. So that will be on Avid Sports 2 from 5:15. And we have got news that we got a goal at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea lead. And of course, it's not, well, it's not, of course, it's from Gary Cahill, who's got that goal for the Blues of Chelsea. And as it stands, the champions elect 1-0 up. Here's Martial. Blind. Here is Valencia. Herrera. Valencia. Trying to find a way through. Valencia crosses in. Here's Fellaini. And scuffs up his shot. It's now out for a goal kick for Middlesbrough. Let's have a look at the news in the Welsh Premier League and Cardiff Met. Let's see what's happening down at the Cardiff Met University. It's Cardiff Met who lead 1-0. We forgot to have a look at that. Here's Fellaini. Martial. Martial still going forward. And still caught out yet again. Corner for Manchester United. Daley Blind. Was in. Didn't really work out that time. Daley Blind. Cross it in. Herrera. Valencia. Herrera been fouled down. Here's Pogba. There's Martial. Martial, goal! Shot off the post. Martial once again, skims through. Ibrahimovic! Manchester United lead! Nicely done! Well, the ref says no. The goal's not been given. Valdez been hit as well. Let's have a look at this. What's happened here? Goal's not been given. Martial crossing it in. Valdez he just kicks the ball, but that's not necessarily classed as a foul. That's not classed as a foul. Absolutely dreadful decision by the ref. Absolutely dreadful decision by the ref. The ref robs Manchester United once again. Another case of a campaign against Manchester United. Meanwhile, Southampton lead 1-0 ahead of West Brom. Shane Long with a goal. Everyone knows that the ball kicked he knows that he kicked the ball first, not Lee Mason has absolutely robbed Manchester United here. He has robbed Manchester United here. Utterly disgraceful decision by the ref. Utterly disgraceful. And it's 1-1. It's 1-1 for as West Brom get back into it. It's Matt Phillips who's got the goal back. It's currently 1-1 for the Saints. It's 1-1 down at St Mary's. It's Flaney. Ben Gibson. Corner for Manchester United once again. Blind. Flaney heads in and it's caught by Valdez. Boos for Victor Valdez, a former player, mind you. The Victor Valdez disapproval chance. Somebody you associate with doing inappropriate things is being called out. Most importantly to yourself, actually. I'm not gonna say it to this. I'm trying to be much as professional as I can. As much as I can. Still absolutely disgraceful by Lee Mason and, more importantly, Victor Valdez. It's 2-2 for Notts County between Carlisle United at Meadow Lane. Adama Traore. Negredo. Adama Traore is fouled. Referee does not see it. Ledbetter goes wide. Fraser has got a second goal for Bournemouth while it's half-time at Stamford Bridge. Two minutes of our time for here at Old Trafford. And Exeter got a goal ahead of Newport County to deepen their woes. Newtown got a goal back, and it's Now half time at Old Trafford. The boos around the ground feels of what has happened in the first half. I do believe that the Zlatan goal should have stood. There was no way that was a foul. No way that was a foul. Once again, the campaign against Manchester United continues, and not the way to end 2016 in. But at least there's only one more half to football to go before the end of 2016 for Manchester United, and they need to make the most of it. The half-time score here at Old Trafford is Manchester United 0, Middlesbrough 0. And that is the scores we know elsewhere. It's currently Bournemouth leading 2-1 ahead of Swansea City. Fraser's got the goal before half-time. And Leicester leading 1-0 ahead of West Ham. Slimani's got that goal. 1-1 at St Mary's. And it's 1-0 to Chelsea at Stoke City. Wolverhampton Wanderers, as far as I know, let me just double check. Have they got a goal? It's 0-0 at the break at that moment in time. And as for Cardiff Met University, Cardiff have just got Cardiff Met has just got a hold on. Carmarthen are now leading 2-1 ahead of Cardiff Met. That is the scorelines we know at this moment in time. And we are going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. And of course, that should be that for the moment. Don't go away. Okay, we are back, and we just got news that there's been another goal at Stamford Bridge. It's to Stoke City this time. Bruno Martins Indy has got the equaliser for the Potters. And it's 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Meanwhile, back to Old Trafford is back up there once again, and well, let's just say is not really going well for us in the plan. It's 1-1 between Sutton Town and Gisfield. Gisfield has got a goal back, strangely. Is Daily Blind? Paul Pogba. Antonio Valencia. You can cross in for Ibrahimovic. No. Gone away, but it is a corner now for Manchester United. Cross in. Free kick for Middlesbrough. Southampton now leading 2-1 ahead of West Brom. Delaney. Chris Smalling, here's Blind. And Herrera. It's actually Southampton who are behind, not in front. And it is from an unlikely source, Hal Robson-Kanu, who gets the goal for West Brom. The Baggies are 2-1 ahead. And it's the second goal for Exeter City against County. Newport County not really in the best of moods. It's 2-1 to Exeter. Martial. Pogba. Finds Ibrahimovic. Kept out. Daily Blind. Is that it? Pogba overhead and misses once again. Burnley are now leading 2-0 ahead of Sunderland. Blind. Herrera back to Blind. Loops it to Ibrahimovic. Finds Mkhitaryan. Pogba. Try to go to Mkhitaryan, but finds George Friend. Chambers goes forward to Adama Traore. It's gone out for a throw-in. Here's Pogba. He's on the chase now. Pogba is going forward. Martial to his left. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it just goes wide. It was offside. Was Ibrahimovic offside? Mkhitaryan. He was actually looking for Mkhitaryan, who's actually offside. So goal. QPR are in front at the Molineux. It's 1-0 to the Hoops. Nice Scorpion kick just to make sure they keep it in. Here's Forshaw. Forshaw go for a shot and it's gone wide. Burnley now 3-0 ahead. There's a hat-trick for Gray. It's 2-0 Chelsea now. So 2-1 Chelsea now. Willian with the second. Martial. Paul Pogba. Here's Bailly. Can't break it through. Mkhitaryan. Tried to cross it to Fellaini. Didn't work. Herrera. Cross again for Pogba. And it goes out once again. Manchester United really attacking it, but they just can't break through. And it's now a foul. Lee Mason has called for a foul by Chris Smalling on Ledbetter. Marcus Rashford, of course, we've just been told that he's warming up now. It's 3-0 Exeter City now. Traore's been fouled. And it's the first yellow card for Daley Blind. Let's have a look at this. Adama Traore with the ball, and yeah, Blind just misses. 5 minutes left in at the Bastion grounds. Sorry, Bastion Guns. And it's still Preston Town 1, Guysfield 1. It's David Wheeler with that goal. And here is Valencia crossing it in for possibly Fellaini or Ibra. Didn't work out for either of them. Here's Mkhitaryan. Herrera. Pogba. We'll try and find Mkhitaryan, but it was too narrow of a gap. Crossing it in for Ibrahimovic. And caught out by Middlesbrough once again. Forshaw. Manchester United got the ball back. Fellaini. And Herrera. Finds Valencia. Pogba. Going for a shot and it's gone. Deflected. Mkhitaryan. Blind. Here's Martial. Crossing it in. No. And Herrera with an audacious shot too high. Still 0-0 in the second half. 59 minutes gone. 75 years since one of the greatest managers in the history of football was born. And that is Sir Alex Ferguson. He's watching in today. 13 league titles. 2 Champions Leagues. As well as 4 FA Cups. Blind. Ibrahimovic. Pogba. Fellaini. Here is Valencia, who can cross in. Aiming for Fellaini, didn't work out. Traore. But now here is Herrera. Referee says continue 1. I don't know if Traore was fouled. And now Middlesbrough have just caught them out. Here's Negredo, the former City man. It's 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. It's Peter Crouch, the tall man himself. Three substitutions may be coming on for Manchester United. We already know that Rashford might be coming on, but we might hear that also Juan Mata and Marcus Rojo might come on as well. Here's Daley Blind. Ibrahimovic. Here's Anthony Martial, who could try and find a chance. Caught out once again. Oh, and that is real good. Avoided by Adama Traore. And now can lead an attack from Middlesbrough. And that just failed. And it's 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. 3-2. It's a goal for Preston as well. In the 90th minute. Noah Edwards gets a goal for the Seasiders. It's 2-1. And Preston ends 2016 on a high. And back to Stamford Bridge is a third goal. Is a third goal for Chelsea. A second for Willian. It's now 3-2. Substitutions for Manchester United. Rojo is on for Blind and Fellaini is off for Mata. Hopefully some more creativity. Handball, but referee says no, carry on. And it's 1-1 between the QPR and Wolves at the Molineux. Wolverhampton Wanderers have got a goal back as Edwards has got the goal back. And hopefully a comeback on the cards for Wolves. Martial could cross in and just misses out. Manchester United still have an attack though. Valencia deflected away. Mkhitaryan gets it back. Price gets it away, but Mkhitaryan keeps on to it. Martial goes for a shot. Nice save. Valdez clears it away. It's a free kick for Middlesbrough. Valencia concedes. Ramirez. As he defends. Here's Ledbetter. Forshaw. Friend. Forshaw. Chambers. Negredo fights Ledbetter. This is why if it was 1-1, it wouldn't be a problem. But it's 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Not bitter, but it's absolutely disgraceful. Another case of Manchester United being robbed here tonight. It's 1-0 to Borough. Fair play to Borough. But that was... If it was 1-1, it wouldn't have been a problem. It wouldn't be the problem. Only one more substitution left. And most likely Marcus Rashford is going to come on. Carrick's will be sang around Old Trafford, waiting. Looks like Marcus Rashford looks like going to be coming on. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I think the footage tonight might not go on tonight. Footage tonight will be back in the new year, but for right now we'll just have to continue what is left of football for 2016, and well, Carmarthen now lead 3-0 ahead of Cardiff Met. It's full time, by the way. There. By the way, it's Chris Smalling who's going to be coming off. Marcus Rashford on. It's now Sunderland have got a comeback goal. Jermaine Defoe got a goal back, but it's merely going to be a consolation. It's 4-1 Burnley. Here's Martial. Brought down. Here's Rashford. Still Marcus Rashford. Cross again. And missed. Manchester United got the ball back. Cross again. Bernardo doesn't work. Herrera goes high. Manchester United going forward now. Now Chris Smalling, the captain, has been brought off. The question is, who is the captain now? My guess is going to be Ibrahimovic. Because Rooney is gone, Carrick is gone. So that means Ibrahimovic is the captain. Here's Martial, and it's just blocked out. Rojo to Mkhitaryan, who got to do Herrera to Valencia. Now here's Pogba. Cross again. Gibson keeps it away. Here's Mkhitaryan. Finds Fellaini, who can find Mata. And here is Martial. Ibrahimovic and Fellaini in the box. Doesn't work out again. Here's Valencia once again. Crossing in. Header for Ibrahimovic. No. Mkhitaryan. Just inside the box. No. And here is saved by Valdez. Here's Rojo. He's going through now and kicked out away. Here is Rojo. Martial now he's flicking on from Rashford. Still Martial. Cross again. Corner for Manchester United. Martial complaining that he was actually fouled in the box. Back to De Gea. Finds Martial. Martial foul down. Brett says foul to Middlesbrough. What is going on? Lee Mason is actually having a shocker. I'm sorry if I'm going to have a little bit of a rant here, and of course use some strong language. I know it's not going to be professional of me when I say this, but Lee Mason has got to be one lonely son of a bitch. That's out of me. No. And Manchester United are forward now. Here's Mata. And finds Rashford, is it? Yes, Rashford. Let's go forward. Rashford brought down. Ref says no. Lee Mason is utterly disgraceful. Utterly disgraceful. He was brought down, but Lee Mason decides, nope, carry on Middlesbrough. Favourite citizen for Middlesbrough, everybody. Here is Rojo. Finds Herrera to Valencia. You can find Pogba. Pogba crosses in. Saved. Here is Pogba. Finds Rashford. Who can find Martial. And look forward. And now here's Martial going forward. And saved. Shouts for another penalty. Referee says no once again. Mkhitaryan. Pogba. Pogba going for a shot. Ah, no. And detail is a goal for Preston. It's 1-0 Preston. It's now 4-2 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Diego Costa gets the goal. Is Mata. Cross again. Pogba, no! And it's gone away. We know the time is definitely not on Manchester United sides, but neither is the ref. It's actually on Middlesbrough's side. Not calling it down the middle. And Manchester United, I've been told, has got a goal back. Anthony Martial, only 5 minutes left to go, has got the equaliser. The well-deserved equaliser that they were looking for. It's 1-1 now at Old Trafford. It's Pogba! Paul Pogba! From 1-0 down, Manchester United got to go back. Got to lay back in under a minute. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. You do not write scripts like this. Because if they do, and it's like the WWE, who in the hell is writing this stuff? Unbelievable. From 1-0 down, Manchester United are back up 2-1. Unbelievable. And it is the £100 million signing Pogba who gets that goal. Pog, boom, 2-1. I'm sorry I had to do this. You're not watching me on camera at the moment, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just dabbed. You can actually hear the microphone actually touching my arm, just doing it. Elsewhere, Newport County got a goal back. Sean Rigg is the man who got the goal back, but it may well be too late for the Amber Army. And now Manchester United on the attack again. Could they get another goal here? Meanwhile, it's 3-0 Bournemouth. And it's Josh King who rounds off a good year for the Cherries. The Norwegian rounds off a good year for the Cherries. It's a red card for Virgil van Dijk. Unbelievable. What has happened? Virgil van Dijk has let the Saints down. And QPR now leading ahead. What a happy birthday it is for the boss, the original boss of Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson. One of the originals. It's full time at Stamford Bridge, and it's the champions-elect Chelsea who are leading, who have won this game by 4 goals to 2. Unbelievable game. And how many minutes of added time at Stamford Bridge? It's 4 minutes out of time. Already 2 minutes in. Can Manchester United get a goal? Can Manchester United finish off this game? We have no idea what is going to happen next. Here's Rashford. Only 1 more minute left to go here at Old Trafford. Anything can happen now. Only a couple of seconds left away now. Yeah, it's full time after the most controversial and most unbelievable 90 minutes. Manchester United lead. Have won it today 2-1. You don't write scripts like this. Manchester United, who initially had their first shot from Ibrahimovic robbed off them by Lee Mason. Ibrahimovic had the chance to level with Lionel Messi as 2016's all-time, as 2016's top goal scorer worldwide, but that didn't happen. It's unbelievable Valdez got plenty of stick, very much so. Manchester United deserved the win. Middlesbrough took the lead through Ledbetter. Then, in the space of a minute, Martial gets the first goal. Then, literally around 30, 40 seconds down the line, Paul Pogba, the £100 million man, scores for Manchester United. And the whole of Old Trafford erupts. Unbelievable scenes. And it's finished here at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Middlesbrough 1. And we're going into the new year with loads of head of steam. 2-1 at Old Trafford. And it's full time at Burnley, 4-2 for Burnley. Sunderland only got... Burnley only got in front, but Sunderland only got the one goal. It's actually unbelievable tonight. Waiting for the full time here at waiting for the full time at the King Power Stadium, and it is full time. Leicester get an all important win, the champions in 2016 on a high, of course. It's actually unbelievable, this in the Premier League today. Utterly unbelievable. We're just waiting, and yeah, it's all over at the it's all over at the Liberty Stadium. Swansea City absolutely battered by Bournemouth. Joshua King with after goals from Avid and Fraser get the win for the Cherries, but even after sacking Bob Bradley, Swansea City do not feel much more better. It's finished at the Liberty Stadium. And it's Swansea City 0, Bournemouth 3. We're still waiting for some scorelines to come through. It's finished 1-1 between Huddersfield Town and Blackburn Rovers. It's finished 0-0 between Derby County and Wigan Athletic. It's still going 2-2 at Oakwell between Barnsley and Birmingham City. And it's still going 1-0 at Deepdale, which Preston North End lead by 1-0 ahead of Sheffield Wednesday. It's finished at the Molineux 2-1 between Queen's Park Rangers and Wolverhampton Wanderers. And of course, Norwich versus Brentford. That goes on later on this evening. We were just waiting for the full results to come through. This is a new kind of graphic system that we've got going on, and yeah, we'll get the classified results in a few minutes. And Plymouth are back to the top of League 2, leading. They have won. They are leading by 2-0. Freckerud's got the first goal in the 69th minute, and well, And Exeter gets another goal. Ollie Watkins for Exeter. That is not a good sign for the Amber Army. They could be relegated. They could be relegated. That is a scary sight for the Amber Army. A real scary sight. Meanwhile, into League One, is finished in all matters in League One, actually. Sheffield United win by 1-0. Southend have drew with Charlton Athletic by Charlton Athletic 1-1. At the Macron, Bolton have won 2-1 against Scunthorpe United. At Valley Parade, it's Bradford 1, Bury 1. Down in Bristol, it's 1-1 between Bristol Rovers and AFC Wimbledon. It's 2-1. Sorry. Yeah. And full-time whistle has gone between Birmingham City and Barnsley, by the way. It's finished 2-2, as far as I know. Finished 2-2. Roberts got sent off for Barnsley. And, that's all that can happen. 2-2. And let's have a look at Fleetwood. It's finished 1-0 to Fleetwood ahead of Oldham Athletic. It's finished 0-0 between Oxford United and Walsall. The Oxes not really good. Didn't really do well that time, but a point is well deserved. And it's Peterborough 0, Coventry City 0. Good result for the Posh. Not so much good result for the Sky Blues of Coventry. Let's have a look at the League Two. Remember, Newport County lost another game. County lost 4-0 away to Exeter City at Rodney Parade. Not a good sign for the Amber Army at all. It's finished 1-1 for Mansfield and Doncaster Rovers. At Leyton Orient is finished also 1-1 between them and Cambridge United. Between Crewe Alexandra and Accrington Stanley, it's first 1-0 to Accrington Stanley. And it's 0-0 between Grimsby Town and Blackpool. It's still going on 3-1 between Luton Town and Barnet. It's finished. It's finished between Notts. Is it Notts County or is it Plymouth? It's either one of them, but it's finished either 3-2 to Carlisle or 2-0 to Plymouth against Crawley Town. Notts County, of course, losing. Crawley losing as well. It's still going between Luton Town and Barnet. 3-1 to Luton. It's 2-0 victory for Plymouth Argyle between them and Crawley Town, and of course it is a 3-4 win. It's a 4-2 win for Colchester United against Stevenage. So that's first in League Two. Meanwhile, in the National League, in the Vanarama National League, Eastleigh have won against Boreham Wood, and Gateshead have won against Barrow 4-1. We will have the classified checks, like I said, in about a few minutes' time. Just getting all the results in if we can. Now we're up into Scotland, where of course it has finished 2-1 in the Old Firm derby, Celtic winning between Hamilton Academical and Motherwell finished 1-1, and it's Dundee 3, St Johnstone 0. Good for Dundee there. Partick Thistle is Kilmarnock finished 0-0, and it's 3-2 to Ross County against Inverness Caledonian Thistle, officially confirming Inverness's bottom of the table going in towards 2017. Not good one for Inverness at all. And now we are going into Wales for the Welsh Premier League fixtures. It's finished. Cardiff met University 1, Carmarthen Town 3. And now it's and the first 2-2 between Aberystwyth Town and Newtown. It's finished 2-2 there. So yeah, we got all those results coming in, and now it's time for the classified results. And we start with the Premier League. Burnley 4, Sunderland 1, Chelsea 4, Stoke 2, Leicester 1, West Ham 0, Manchester United 2, Middlesbrough 1, Southampton 1, West Bromwich Albion 2, Swansea City 0, Bournemouth 3. And Liverpool versus Manchester City is an evening schedule at 5:30. The Sky Bet EFL Championship, Huddersfield Town 1, Blackburn Rovers 1, Barnsley 2, Birmingham City 2, Derby County 0, Wigan Athletic 0, Preston North End 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wolves 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. And Brentford vs Norwich City is also an evening kickoff at 5:30. The Sky Bet League 1, Sheffield United 0, Northampton a little bit of error there. We'll be back in a sec, just trying to sort that out. There we go. There we go. Should be all sorted now. So yeah, EFL League 1, Sheffield United 1, Northampton Town 0, Southend United 1, Charlton Athletic 1, Bolton Wanderers 2, Scunthorpe United 1, Bradford City 1, Bury 1, Bristol Rovers 2, Wimbledon 0, Fleetwood Town 1, Oldham Athletic 0, Oxford United 0, Walsall 0, and Peterborough United 1, Coventry City 1. Once again, sorry for that. We are not getting the result in from... There we go, that's properly sorted. So, EFL League 2, Mansfield Town 1, Doncaster Rovers 1, Leyton Orient 1, Cambridge United 1, Crewe Alexandra 0, Accrington Stanley 1, Grimsby Town 0, Blackpool 0, Luton Town 3, Barnet 1, Newport County 1, Exeter City 4, Notts County 2, Carlisle United 3, Plymouth Argyle 2, Crawley Town 0, and Stevenage 2, Colchester United 4. The Vanarama National League, Boreham Wood 0, Eastleigh 1. And Gateshead 4, Barrow 1. The Scottish Premiership, Rangers 1, Celtic 2. Hamilton Academical 1, Motherwell 1. Dundee 3, St Johnstone 0. Partick Thistle 0, Kilmarnock 0. And Ross County 3, Inverness Caledonian Thistle 2. And the Daffodbelt Welsh Premier League, Cardiff Metropolitan University 1, Carmarthen Town 3. And Newtown 1, Aberystwyth Town, and Newtown 2, Aberystwyth Town 2. And that's always going to be for it on Avid Sports Scoreline. Thank you very much for watching us, and from all of us here, a very happy new year to you. We'll see you in 2017 for footy tonight, and in the new year on footy tonight we have got a London derby. It's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Actually, all London games are on Sunday, the 1st of January. Earlier on that day, is going to be Watford versus Tottenham Hotspur at 1:30. But it's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. We are going to be focusing at... Actually, we'll just skip it to the 2nd of January. Give us a day off. So, yeah, there's actually going to be West Ham United versus Manchester United. We're going to be focusing on Monday. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the new year. But until then, thank you very much. Happy New Year for 2017, and goodbye.
And like I said, we've got this feeling at the minute where we never feel like we're going to get...
Enjoy Avid Sports Live on any of these devices. On the go, full broadcasts are available on YouTube, and don't forget to hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss out in the future.